Rob's got the grab back, he's using his grapple now, so we've got the grab for on the digger. We've got a chipper coming on demo on Friday, I think. One on tracks to try that big beastie one that's like nearly 700 horsepower, no, nearly 800 horsepower. So I'll get this Merlot lifted off, then I'll go and pick this cement up. That's a neat little high-ab, isn't it? Goes in and out as well. Wonder what this would be like on Merlot brackets, just for grabbing stuff. Just take Rob's fittings off. We bolt it direct because the fittings are so bulky that it was, over time they were snapping. And we just got fed up of buying new fittings because they're not cheap, so we just bolt it on now. We just screw the pipe work straight into the valve block on the big fitting, just straight onto there. Otherwise you've got a block hanging down, then a plug in, and you've got like 18 inches of like 5 kilos of hydraulic fittings swaying about, and it just cracks. So give Rob his pipe fittings back. He plugged it into his via the plugs, you see. Another box arrived now. Looks to be coming out nice and easy. Some of them have been a little bit sticky. You've got to be right down the centre of the shed to get enough height. Strong containers though, aren't they? You can think that it's just pivoted on the whole container. Yeah, just pivoted on the back twist locks. Yeah, it's got little tiny casters, so if he does need to pull forwards. Yeah, he needs to be right in the centre and go as high as he can, nearly touching the roof, just to get enough angle for it to just flow out. You can hear it flowing now, see? You'll have to just pull forward steady. It's tight that though. Another metre on the shed would make all the difference. It's a nice sound of it coming out. Will it all come out by the time he gets to that girder though? Go on, see if you can pick Ian's wallet up. That's well good. Did you go out 3 times? Oh, it's got legs as well, if you need them. Is there a ram on the other one, or do you put that out with a pin? Jesus. That's mint, isn't it? Where do you want your logs? Oh, put them on the garage roof. It's quite handy if you're working at height, because you could use it as put a line on it. That's mint. You don't want to forget to put them back in, do you?
No, there's an alarm system in the car.
Oh, to tell you if you've left them out? Or you take the side out or something? No way. Gonna go and pick some cement up. I'll go with this trailer. Andrew's just loading a bit of straw there. Then I don't need to mess around with ratchet straps. I can just get him to lift the pallet full in the back. I didn't think I'd get the concrete done today, but I've just had a reminder that I've got a Zoom meeting with the school later on, which is right in the middle of mixing concrete, so I don't want to start it unless I can do it all in one go. So we'll see, might just get the shutter set up and then have to maybe do it tomorrow, but then everyone's like, why don't you come to Yorkshire Agricultural Machinery Show? Yeah, so I don't know what to do. Not the biggest in yards at Travis Perkins. Turn around, it's empty. So some pallets come in 56s, so these, what, 60 a pallet. I didn't realise you can go right round the building. Never mind. Oh well, they've not fell over. Normally you get 56 and they're a bit higher, because there's 10 a layer, so there's 60 on a pallet. No way. Thought I was seeing double. Nick's getting fuel as well. I was like, saw that and then looked out the window. It's like, random. So this is the radar for going in the diesel tank. Used to be a ruler here. That'll do. I don't know where the rulers go. Hold on. Not I'm a livestock, I don't carry a penknife. So that is what goes in the diesel tank and fires a beam down. Do you know how full it is? So there's a video somewhere about to install it. So I'll have a look what it says. So I've gone through these instructions on the side. Basically you turn it on, pair it, don't fall off there, turn it on, pair it to your phone with the Bluetooth, and then stick that to the top of the tank, and it comes with like an alcohol wipe to clean the top of the tank, and screws if you need them, which I've just dropped. Did you see that screw dropped? Andrew's turned up at the right time. Yeah, you I don't need the screws, but you can have it so it mounts the screws to the top. But I'm going to just glue it. That'll glue in, and then we can measure the depth of the tank and put it into the app, and it knows and it fires a radar into the tank. So we'll stick it on now. So I'm going to clean that there. It wants to be 20 centimetres from the edge, and also them pipes drop in, so I'm trying to keep it away from them a little bit. Well, I'll give that a wipe there with the alcohol wipe. That's the smells of alcohol. Then that then will glue to there, and it clips in, and that plastic band holds that on. So I'll let the alcohol evaporate and then I'll stick it down. That's stuck now. That goes in there, and then that goes over the top. And I think I go back in the app now and set up the tank depth. I can measure it down there. I can drop a tape measure down that hole and tell it how high that is from the floor. All glued on now. It's now doing a connectivity test, but it's got a few bars. I mean, you can see up there. It's got a few bars on it, so it must have good connectivity. So we'll keep going and go through the. I'm going to go inside. It's free. I can't feel my fingers. If you're going to install one, do it on a warm day. I'm going to go inside, and I think that's when I tell it the size of the tank, and then it works out the volume of liquid in it. That says it's got like 1,533 litres, so when that gets to 5,000 it'll be empty. So it's just over 1,500 litres left in it, right? Now look at this. So yeah, my dad's stunned as well. It's to within 20 or 30 litres, and to be honest, that isn't that accurate. So the radar I've just glued to the top is probably more accurate. So that's pretty clever. I've also set it up in it that when it gets to 30%, it'll alert me. And when it gets to 15%, it'll alert me. Might even be a way of making it so that, well, I'm pretty sure you can, so that every time it gets below a certain level, Certas will come and top it up. I'm going to ring them now and tell them that I've installed it and find a little bit more out about it. I'm astounded how that knows how much is in that tank just by you told it like the make of the tank and the size, and it must have just known it all, and it come back with that figure, which is probably more accurate than the one we've got on the front, because sometimes we forget to zero it at the right time. But yeah, them things arrived the other week and I was going to put them on, but I thought I had to drill holes and mess about, and I didn't want to get involved in something and someone was going to mither me or was going to be busy. Anyway, this afternoon, because I didn't think I had time to do that concrete, and I thought, well, I'll do it. And as it happens, it took minutes. When it first connected to the Bluetooth, my phone just did glitch, but I just shut the app and started again and it was fine. But yeah, very, very easy to do. I'll do the one at Brookhouse next time I'm up there, I think, because that's a plastic tank and it just glues on. I think if it's a metal tank, you do have to drill a little hole, but I suppose you just put a magnet underneath, wouldn't you, when you drill, maybe? I don't know. But if it's a plastic tank or a fiberglass one, it just reads through. Or if it's a metal tank with a fitting on it, then you've got this adapter thing that you screw onto different ones. But yeah, really easy. I just spoke to Certas. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get used to working the app and seeing how it works before we move on to the bit where it automatically orders, maybe before harvest, hopefully. So cold outside, and I'm not had the heating on the office, so I've even got my hat on in the office. It is definitely conference season, so I'll be at the Norfolk Farming Conference next Tuesday. I think I'm doing a panel discussion there. So if you go in, get yourself there. I think there's still some tickets left. I don't know. Google it. Be the easiest, won't it? It's going dark already. I've took that trailer off. I'm quickly going to shoot to Brookhouse and get the serial number of the boiler up there so that I can get a service kit ordered, because someone's going to come and service it. So I'll fly up quick before it goes too dark. I don't believe it. I've just come up here. I've never brought that other sensor. They work on obviously domestic tanks as well, and that's the one I always forget about. It ends up running out when you don't want it to. Yeah, and I've completely forgot. Anyway, I'll get the serial number off this. Bit lighter here than at the yard up there. Anyway, today's video is a bit complicated. So I think it's Rodrian, I think it's pronounced. His wife put him on, no surname, so I presume it's the same as hers, and I think it's pronounced Rodri. Rebecca Griffiths, so she texted me on Facebook and said, do you still do birthday mentions? Yes, I do. I said the link's below every video. So she's put a dad on who's 70 on the 4th of March. Well, that would have well fell off the list, because I go on the Just Giving list every day. So Rebecca's on there because she also didn't put her dad's name. So yeah, if you're watching Dad that's 70 in March, Rebecca wanted to wish you happy birthday, but she probably will get it right by March, so you can have a joke with her about that. And Paul Boney Morgan, happy birthday. Jane Louise Kane is 60 as well. So yeah, that's today's birthdays. But yeah, if you're going to do it on the day, because it falls off the list. And also I need to know the people's names. So yeah, go on the Just Giving. Don't put your own name, just put their name, and yeah, do that on the day of the birthday, preferably before midday. Anyway, that's a little bit of housekeeping. That's it for today. Not a great lot happened, apart from being really cold. But yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Bye for now.